As I mentioned in the last video, there is a growing discussion online sparked by Bill Simmons, who suggested back in 2019 that LeBron James could retire soon due to the emergence of Ben Simmons, who he believed would take over as the face of the NBA. However, it seems that Ben Simmons might exit the league before LeBron does. According to Bill Simmons, the San Antonio Spurs and Phoenix Suns have reached an agreement regarding Kevin Durant, and they are now waiting for the NBA draft to formalize the trade between the two teams. The current rules stipulate that teams can only trade players once the NBA Finals have officially concluded. If the series goes to Game 7, that would push the timeline to June 24. If it ends by Game 5, it would be June 18. The NBA draft is scheduled for June 25 U.S. time. San Antonio has emerged as Kevin Durant's preferred destination, as reported by Jake Fisher, who indicated that Durant wishes to be traded there. The proposed trade package includes Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Harrison Barnes, and Jeremy Sochan, along with the 14th pick, not the second, as that would be excessive. Additionally, there will be a drop in capital during the first and second rounds. If there is already a verbal agreement between San Antonio and the Suns, would that still be considered tampering? I read a comment questioning whether there was tampering involving Kevin Durant and these two teams, since KD is not a free agent. The risk for San Antonio lies in the possibility of being outbid, as trades can only happen officially once the finals conclude. San Antonio sees Kevin Durant as a mentor for Victor Wembanyama, with the potential for him to instill the mindset of, if you can't beat them, join them. After Bill Simmons stated that San Antonio would be Durant's destination, there hasn't been a significant rise in interest from other teams, as many perceive Durant as merely a one-year rental, rather than a candidate for a contract extension. This presents a risk for any team that would consider trading assets for a player who might only play for one season. Should Durant be traded to a team that is not his preferred choice, he could leave after his contract expires. Additional trade rumors suggest that Kevin Durant's potential trade could also involve the Utah Jazz, with candidates like Jordan Clarkson, Collin Sexton, and John Collins being considered for off-season trades. Clarkson, Collins, and Sexton all have expiring contracts, and Clarkson particularly prefers to play for a winning team. The Jazz are looking to acquire draft capital from these three players, as indicated by Danny Ainge, who noted that since they haven't secured a major player since the previous year, they plan to leverage their remaining valuable players for trades. However, the value of players like Clarkson and Sexton has diminished compared to previous years, especially with Clarkson playing only 37 games last season, averaging 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has even been connected back to the Lakers. Danny Ainge mentioned that 8 to 10 teams are competing for a big-time player, not just one. Additionally, Minnesota has shown interest in Kevin Durant, although they have not garnered any interest in return. Following reports that Kevin Durant might be headed to San Antonio, rumors circulated about Ja Morant being traded to Minnesota in exchange for their sixth man, Naz Reid. This potential duo would create an intriguing combination in Minnesota, but they might also consider including McDaniels in the trade. However, Memphis has stated they will not trade Ja Morant, although if they were to do so, a more appealing package would be required, which Minnesota cannot currently provide. Their 2026 and 2030 first-round picks are held by San Antonio, who can trade them, while their 2027 first-round pick is with the Utah Jazz and has been given to the Phoenix Suns. Teams that could consider trading for Ja Morant and provide an attractive package include Houston, San Antonio, Brooklyn, and possibly the Jazz, although the latter seems unlikely. OKC remains a viable option due to their abundance of picks, which are not originally theirs, allowing for potentially higher rankings in subsequent years. Morant has also been linked to the Miami Heat, but that seems improbable. The Chicago Bulls are seen as a crowd favorite destination for Morant, especially with the necessary draft picks to facilitate a trade, particularly in light of rumors about possible moves involving guards.